people. So she was over there checking 50 potential employees, but before they hire them, they check them out. She says out of 50, she said I think there were 5 they couldn't take. They were probably enemies.
Right.
So she was over in Afghanistan, and Betty tells her, "Don't go back there. That's a bad place."
I got a friend working there right now as a civilian. He's ex-special forces, and
on
he's
a contract.
He's a ramp boss. He runs the helicopters that fly supplies to the forward bases.
At Kabul, the main.
Yeah, he's further in Kabul. He's actually in Port Salerno.
Oh, yeah.
And then he sends stuff out from Salerno to forward bases, but he uses the M8s. He loads Russian helicopters.
Oh, the Russians.
The Russians have the Colombians own the company.
Oh, yeah.
And they're a private company that the government. It's the only licensed foreign country to be able to fly U.S. supplies.
Oh.
So, but he makes about $30,000 to $40,000 every 4 months.
Well, like the FBI people in Iraq.
Yeah.
They can't bring them back home because they don't want to come back. They're making money,
Yeah.
big money, and they're staying in Iraq. And apparently they got enough power to say, I ain't going back to the States until I want to go back.
Right. Well, that's good. You know.
But she really don't. Well, she's at the age where she's got about 7 more years. At 57, she says it's compulsory. They got to
really
take their retirement.
Okay.
And they get there's a lot of retirement going on in the FBI with the agents that go into private business. So at this point, only 7 more years to go. She says, I'm looking for a job. She got connections in the State Department with a guy that's known her for years. And he said, Luann, you better start thinking of coming over in my area here with a contractor. He works for a contractor. And she says, you make better money with a contractor than you can as an employee of the FBI.
Yeah.
So she's studying that idea and wants to make a move to the State Department and a contractor and take her retirement. But right now, that's up in the air. But she likes her work, and she got good friends, and she's in Bogota. But she's seeing the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
As long as she stays away from Afghanistan, she won't get knocked down.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a picture of Luann and Betty.
Yeah.
Betty's sleeping now because she can't sleep at night, so she sleeps in the daytime. But her knees are arthritic pretty bad. They hurt her.
Yeah.
And we're going to the doctor Monday again to get some shots in her knees. But this is Glenna that lives up in Merrimack, Wisconsin.
Merrimack, okay.
Merrimack.
Okay.
Right north of Madison. Merrimack she likes the lake country.
Yeah.
Merrimack is on the lake, Wisconsin. Another river.
River. Yeah, everybody's got on the river.
She likes it. And her husband, that's her husband, Steve.
Oh, yeah. Big Steve.
Now, here a while back, a year and a half, he was riding his bike with all his gear on and his helmet, and he was in Baraboo on a city street, and a lady knocked him off. He pulled through. He didn't die, but he got banged up pretty bad. And he's doctoring for it now. And the disorders from that bicycle crash are affecting his physical muscle in his shoulder and a nerve that may never come back. But he runs a business, a trash hauling business in Madison, and he's driving as a partner to the business. He's driving these trash trucks that haul stuff to the dump. And it's called Royal Royal Company.
Royal Company.
But he enjoys working. If he ain't working on the trucks, they don't need a driver. He'll go in the office and solicit business.
Yeah.
And he started out when they got married in the trash business,
Mm-hmm.
and took on a contract in Monroe called Green Valley, and this big outfit in this big trash hauler in Florida.
Waste Management. Wayne Huizinga.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
come in and bought out the whole company.
He's bought out everything. He bought out marinas. He bought out the car business. He bought out the trash
Yeah.
companies.
Well, he bought out. He come out as a millionaire.
Yeah.
In the purchase. He gave up that company because
Yeah.
he had established a big office, a big warehouse, a big facility that would sort the trash, sort the plastics, sort everything, sell the good stuff, and he built up then most companies do build up to sell out.
Sure.
And
Well, that's the only time you make your money.
that's where he made it. But then he couldn't stay retired very long. He and another guy that manufactures the boxes, the big steel boxes,
Mm-hmm.
they partnered up, and they're going today real well.
Started Royal
They got
Company.
too much business. They got to work on holiday.
Yeah.
But so that's
good.
Olson, Oleson. That's Olson. Steve Olson. He come out of Glenview, where he learned the business after he got out of Vietnam. He got banged up in Vietnam with a Purple Heart.
Mm.
So he did the trash learning in Glenview, and that's where he met Glenna in Chicago. We lived in Arlington.
Right,
Heights.
in Arlington Heights.
There's a picture of Betty.
Yeah, it's with the puppy.
And there's a picture
There you
of
go.
myself.
There you go.
Show them to Holly. She'll want to
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
where have you been? Where have you
That's
been?
right.
You got the evidence.
Yeah.
And my birthday. That's
Oh, I
a couple
remember that.
years ago.
Yeah.
You were here. That's right.
I was here on one of them.
Yeah. I'm going to have another one. Would you believe that?
Really? They keep coming, don't they?
September.
Is it September?
Yeah, I'll be 88. That's a big
Okay.
number.
That is.
This is that birthday party.
Oh, okay.
Here we get back to the family. Here's your dad. I don't know who this girl is. There's your dad.
That looks
He's got
like
a pretty shirt on.
that looks like me.
The girl?
Yeah, the girl looks like me. Let me take a peek.
And then the baby, you've got someone.
Let's see
baby.
here.
And the backside might be related to that picture. I don't know.
There's Gunner. Let's see here. Nope. Let's see here. Well, that might be it. Let's see. 1973. January 74. The baby's still around. There's a baby. Trying to see the pictures and whose house that is.
Yeah.
That was the only blonde. Who's the baby? That almost has to be... I'm trying to remember whose house that is by the paintings. I don't know if that was Grandma Sandstrom's house. I don't think so.
No.
And then there's a sliding door there. This is the same picture. It's a year apart.
Yeah, but well, whoever, it's a Swedish
That's a Swedish...
painting. My mother, she must give that to.
I wonder if it might be Grandma's house or Greta's house. It might be Grandma's house on Logan Street.
I don't think so. Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to check with Nils and see if they remember that.
Yeah. Might be your house.
No, I recognize that. I think.
Who's that?
Don't know, but it's also the same baby's here. This is in '73, so there's the baby. And then the next one is '74, and it's